my name is Brianna and welcome to my channel. I started this channel solely because I wanted to share my financial journey with you guys. I want to start a community where we all will talk. We will all share our thoughts, our ideas, our opinions, our tips on how to gain financial freedom, how to own our futures, how to own our money, how to own our life. That is why I started this channel, so we can have a community, you and me, even if it's just 3 of us. So let's talk. Let's talk really dirty to each other. Let's say things that people are not saying anymore. Let's talk money. Let's talk money. How many of you are broke? How many of you are tired of being broke? How many of you are living paycheck to freaking paycheck and you're like, how the hell do I stop this crazy cycle? That's me. That's me. I am broke. I am living paycheck to paycheck. I am paying bill after bill and being broke after I pay my bills. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So, I have decided I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not going to be broke anymore. I am not going to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I'm going to take control of my financial status. And one of the main reasons why I started this channel, besides the fact that I wanted to have a community of people who want to talk about our finances and who want to give tips and who want to give suggestions and who want to learn about how to take control of your financial freedom and, you know, your journey to entrepreneurship or whatever your journey is, just to take control of your life, is because I don't really see a lot of women, let alone Black women, talking about money. And I want to be relatable because I feel like I am relatable, because right now I'm really sure that, let's look it up. How many Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? Let's look that up. All right, let's start here. How many Americans are living? Oh, look, it came right up. All right, so I found on Forbes, we're on Forbes.com here, 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck. Goddamn! Now that we know that that's an extremely high number, let's do something else, because we really want to know, what does living paycheck to paycheck really mean? What does living... Oh, that came up too. That must be a highly sought after question. All right, so let's see. We'll do the first one. Yeah, we'll do the first result. What does it mean to live paycheck to paycheck? And this website is bbvausa.com. Living paycheck to paycheck simply means you are using most or all of your monthly income to cover your monthly expenses with no money left over and no money in savings. Based on that, it's easy to imagine how common it is. 78% common, actually. So, Brianna, how are we gonna stop this vicious, evil cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, Brianna? I mean, that's why I'm here, Brianna. Well, we're going to make a plan. We're going to plan. Because a man with a plan is a smart man. All right. So basically, we're going to set up a goal. We are going to set up a goal of what we want to do in 5 years, where we want to be, how much money we want to save in 5 years. We're going to keep it short. We're not going to do 120 years because, damn it, I don't know if I'm going to live 120 years. So, set up your 5-year goal with me. What are we going to do? My 5-year goal is to have, the title, $100,000 saved in 5 years. Can I do it? I really don't freaking know. However, is it possible? Yes, it's totally possible. It is totally possible to save $100,000 in 5 years on my salary. My salary is $31,000 a year. Now, I'm going to have to be aggressive with this savings goal because it is an aggressive savings goal. It's $100,000 in 5 years on a $31,000 income. However, I have a husband. So everybody's circumstances are completely different. You may not have a husband. You may not own your house to where you're having to pay rent. I technically pay rent, but we own this house. Lord help me! So, let me explain myself. We own the house. We pay rent to ourselves. $1,000 a month. $500 each. Now, me and my husband, to keep our relationship simple, we don't really combine our incomes. I have my own income. He has his own income. If I need money, of course, he gives it to me. If he needs money, of course, I give it to him. It's the way we can keep our relationship going. I don't know how that combined income stuff works for a lot of people because I've never done it. Anyways, now that we were off subject and totally behind on schedule, everybody's circumstances are different. My circumstances, I split the bills down the middle with my husband. He pays half, I pay half, 50%. I pay 50% of the bills, he pays 50% of the bills. That's how it works. So, I also have 3 kids. I have a $31,000 income. What else contributes to this factor? My bills are minimum. I don't have a lot of bills. That's up for another video because I'm going to be working on a budget. So, I decided to work on a little bit of an exercise that is going to help me build up strength to complete this 5-year journey to 100K. For the next 30 days, I'm going to do a no-spend 30 day. Do you know what that means? Okay, I'm going to tell you because obviously you don't. And even if you do, I'm going to assume you don't. Okay? So, basically, for the next 30 days, which will be until December 17th, 2019, I am not going to spend any unnecessary money. I am going to only spend what needs to be spent. That will be bills, emergency medical situations that needs to be taken care of, like doctor's visits or whatever that I don't know if I have within the next 30 days, but maybe, in case, that's okay to spend. Groceries, okay to spend. But eating out, not okay. That is only groceries. That means I have to cook. So if you see me eating a Whopper or Chick-fil-A sandwich. If you see me eating that on my Instagram, speaking of Instagram, you should really follow me on Instagram at Rich Brianna. I'm building my community. Join it. So yeah, please call me out on it because that is a no-no for the next 30 days. I am only supposed to buy necessary things, which also means no clothes, which I don't need any clothes. My kids are perfectly stocked up on clothes. There's no reason to spend outside of spending for the next 30 days. I will check in with you guys once a week on this no spend 30 days thing. So that's 4 videos in the next 30 days on the no spend 30 day challenge. But it's not really a challenge because what I'm wanting to do, I want to build good habits for my journey to 100K in 5 years. And I think it's very important that you exercise your wallets, your financial knowledge, because you can't just do something and not exercise. You can't expect to just wake up like I did today and say, hey, I'm going to save $100,000 in 5 years without working at it at all. I'm 30 years old and I have been spending since I was in the womb. I literally have a spending problem. So you have to exercise it. So with that being said, my 30-day habit forming challenge thing. What is your 5-year goal? I want you to comment it below. I want you to go, this is a couple homeworks that you got. Comment below what your 5-year goal is. Then head over to Instagram and follow me at Rich Brianna. Then I want you to go visit my website, letsthinkrichthoughts.com. I'll link everything below. Make sure you go and check out the blog that I will be posting. It'll be up by the time you see this video, on our journey to save $100,000 in 5 years. And also the blog on our exercise for the next 30 days to help us save $100,000 in the next 5 years, which is the no spend 30 days. All right, guys, I think we have talked quite a bit and we have learned what did you learn? That 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. We've also learned what living paycheck to paycheck is. That means that you have no savings and you are paying all of your expenses with your income that you get in a month, and you have nothing left over after, and you're waiting on the next paycheck to pay more expenses. So check that out. I'm so sorry. I am not high on drugs. I am just like this. I'm high off of life. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, my name is Brianna, and thank you. So